Today we'll be comparing All-MOLLE versus pre-configured chest rigs and talking about the advantages and disadvantages of both systems. What's up guys, my name is Lane and welcome to the BB Warrior. We're here to help you have a better time both on and off the airsofting field, and today we're going to be talking about chest rigs. So why don't we start off by talking about the pre-configured chest rigs. And a pre-configured chest rig is any chest rig that already has the pouches sewn onto the chest rig. So one of the best examples, and the one that I personally prefer, is the Mayflower Research and Consulting Gen 4 UW chest rig. Now as you can see, all of these pouches are already sewn on. So what I have on here is I have two radio pouches, so you can hold up to a PRC 125. However, I run a Baofeng UV5R, and if I don't need to run dual comms, one of these can be used for an Enola Gay Mil-X grenade, a large general purpose pouch, or frag grenades. Next to that, I have two small multi-tool pouches. I found that these can fit a really small multi-tool, a folding blade, any chem lights, prisoner masks, anything like that. Next to that, we have a piece of bungee here, which I use to hold my gloves. However, these can hold tourniquets or things like that. Next, we have general purpose pouches. I hold a larger multi-tool, my in-game IFAK, so stuff I need to be mediced back in the game, now real-world medical supplies, things like that. And then two pistol magazine pouches, which I have my G17 pistol mags in. And then just like every other chest rig on the market, this does have an internal admin pouch back here. The nice thing that I like about this design personally is that it's symmetrical. Cut right down the middle, everything is the same on both sides. So whether I'm shooting left or right-handed, I know where to expect that pouch to be, which is something that I really enjoy. Now, one of the largest advantages about having a pre-configured chest rig is that you save a lot of money because you don't have to go out and buy the pouches to be thrown on there. It makes it really cost effective because you can get the whole system for one price, which is something that I really enjoy. Another advantage of having a pre-configured chest rig is that because the pouches are sewn on versus being mollied on, I found that they tend to be a little bit closer to the body of the chest rig, which means that they're closer to you. So if you're someone who lays down all day, like a DMR, someone like that, then these are going to be a lot more comfortable to lay down on because they're not going to be jutting out from your body as far. That's one of my biggest complaints with running chest rigs or running plate carriers in airsoft, is that they sit too far forward from my body when I'm laying down. Now, there are some disadvantages to a pre-sewn on system, and that is customization. You cannot customize these at all. Everything is sewn on, so you're going to have to find a design that you like. And there are plenty of designs out there for you to choose from. Like I said, this is the Mayflower Research and Consulting Gen 4 chest rig. There are also options like the Haley Strategic D3 line, and both of those are swift clip compatible, as you can see. However, if you're looking for something that is a split chest rig where there's a zipper running down the middle, I would check out the LBT 1961, and if you can't afford LBT, check out the LBX lock and load chest rig. They're very similar systems, and those are not swift clip because they have the zipper going down the middle. Those are both great pre-built, pre-designed chest rigs, and they are honestly really nice. I like them a lot. However, I do like my swift clip for attaching this to armor. Now why don't we take a look at All-MOLLE chest rigs. Now an All-MOLLE chest rig is exactly how it sounds. It's a chest rig that is just covered in MOLLE for you to customize to your heart's desire. Now I will note that this JTAC isn't quite an All-MOLLE, we'll get to that in a little bit. However, this does have a ton of MOLLE across the body of the chest rig. And the main advantage of a system like this is customization. So let's say you run multiple calibers. So you run a 7.62 weapon like you run an AK, an M14, an SR25, but you also like PDWs like an MP5 or an MP7. You can simply customize that and just take off the pouches and put new ones on to customize this however you need for your mission. So you can switch out your chest rig between being a 7.62 platform and being an MP7, MP5 platform, which is a really good advantage of this, so you don't have to go out and buy two different chest rigs. And again, with the customization, you can put on there exactly what you need and nothing that you don't. So what I have done is I have put two pistol magazine pouches here, which these are the TYR pistol magazine pouches. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about those, I'll have a card in the top right-hand corner where you can check out our review on these. And then I have two frag grenade pouches. This is actually an A&A dual frag pouch. And the reason I only have those on there is because I like to use my pistol and I like to throw grenades at people. So I have everything that I need on there and nothing that I don't. And then I have this little center area free because I don't need a pouch there. And again, this is really nice because if you're someone who has their heart set on a certain brand of magazine pouch, like let's say you really like HSGI tacos, or you really like something like the Blue Force gear pouches, you can just slap those on to the MOLLE and then you can have exactly what you like, which is one of the biggest things about these. However, because you have to put your own pouches on there, these chest rigs end up being more expensive in the end because you have to buy pouches either separately or from separate manufacturers, and that can really add up in price. And again, because these are not sewn on, they tend to stick out a little bit farther from your body. So if you're someone who's laying down all day, you may want to consider getting a pre-configured chest rig. However, if you're in a situation where you're not going to be laying down that much, like if you're playing indoor CQB, these are a fantastic option to have exactly what you want in a chest rig. Now again, there are a ton of options if you're looking for a all-MOLLE chest rig. This is the JTech MK2, which isn't quite all-MOLLE. However, there's the Mayflower QD chest rig, I believe is what they call it. It's essentially this, but all-MOLLE. You have something like the Tactical Tailor MAV, which is not Swift Clip compatible. The Mayflower is. And then you have something like the Ronin Tactics Recce chest rig if you're looking for something with a split design. I really like all 6 of the designs that I've mentioned today. However, you're going to want to pick one that's going to work for your specific situation. Again, everyone plays a little bit differently, so make sure to go out and test the chest rigs before you purchase them if it's an option. I really like all-MOLLE chest rigs because you can customize them to your heart's desire. However, I really like the price point of the pre-configured chest rigs. However, there is a middle ground, and that is the partially configured and partially MOLLE chest rigs, like the JTech MK2. So as you can see, I have 4 magazine pouches back here, which are sewn into the design. These will hold 4 AKs, 4 M4s, or 1 G36 magazine pouch. And then I also have 2 large general purpose pouches on the side, which are sized to 1 liter. So I can hold everything I need in these in all my rifle magazines here. And I really like these designs because you can have a little bit of both. So again, if you're really partial of one design, you can get one that already has the magazine sewn on, but then has the sides left with MOLLE so that you can put whatever you need on there. Mayflower makes them, Blue Force Gear makes them, and I believe HSGI even does. So let's say you don't need a frag grenade pouch, but you need a IFAK or you need a second radio pouch. You can pick up one of those, which what it tends to be is you tend to have, like, I'll show you on the pre-configured, is it tends that like the inside here is pre-configured. This is how it is on the Mayflower active shooter chest rig. And then the sides are MOLLE. So if you only need one radio, you can throw a embedder pouch here. And then on the side, you can throw an IFAK. You can throw a large general purpose. You can throw frag grenades, smoke grenade, whatever your heart's desire. And I think that those are a nice middle ground for people who don't really know what to pick, because a lot of the times you get everything that you need and nothing that you don't. Again, it's really going to depend on how you like to set up your chest rig and how you like to play. Again, if you ever have the chance, experiment with them, because what I like might not be what you like. I know I really like these pre-designed. I like the design of the Mayflower Gen 4, and I don't like the design of the Haley Strategic D3. However, there are people who really like the D3 and don't like the Mayflower. It's all personal preference, and it's all something that you're just going to have to learn through time. Do you guys personally like pre-configured, like the Mayflower, or do you like something that is MOLLE similar to the JTech MK2? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below as always. If this was your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe for more airsofting content every Tuesday and Friday here on the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on social media. Links will be down in the description below as always. This has been Lane talking about different types of chest rigs, and I will see you all next time.